all kinds of emotions. People all over the world appreciate Frida's art because to me, she's the epitome of vulnerability. She put all her business out there in her paintings. Her suffering, when Diego cheated on her, her wanting of a child, it's all out there. So today, I'm going to share a vulnerability with you. My name is Alicia Ponce. I am an architect on a mission to create a better world through architecture. And I want to ask you all something. And can I count on you to be very, very honest? Can I count on you to do that? Okay. How many of you have done things for free knowing that you should have gotten paid? Wow. Thank you for being vulnerable. How many of you know your worth and knowing that you put your heart and soul into something, that's something, but they're not asked because you didn't want to seem desperate or needy? Thank you for being vulnerable. How many of you have pretended like all is good in the world on social media, but in reality, you're feeling anxiety, you're feeling desperate, or a little sad? So, thank you for being vulnerable. Vulnerability is real. And it has taken me to places that I don't want to be because I haven't had the courage to face my truths. But I'm ready to do it here today. So I have been receiving a number of accolades and accolades in entrepreneurship, in architecture, and the environment. And as a licensed professional, you know, I am proud of those accolades because I have earned it. I have the skill, I have the knowledge, and I have put my time, my heart and soul into it. So I have earned it. However, I have failed to do something that as a business person needs to do. I have failed to turn those accolades into paid contracts. And it's something very difficult that we as Latinas just don't do. You know, as women, we don't do. In the late 1800s, the first female architect in the US was offered $1,000 to design a women's building for the Chicago World Expo. Men were offered $10,000. And that girl denied that, that commission. Good for her. But yet, we are still put in that position. And we are vulnerable at the same time. So this mission of designing healthy buildings for you and for all of us here is not only to bring you comfort and joy, but they're also very special because the buildings that we focus on rely less and less on fossil fuels that create heat. So it's a less impact on the climate change that we're all seeing. And we've become very good at this. As a mother of 2 young children, this mission has a sense of true urgency. I mean, we're in buildings all of the time. Think about it. Did you know that we are inside 90% of the time? So if you're around 30 years old, you would have spent about 27 years of your life inside. We're inside right now, designed, you know, in a building designed by an architect. So I have learned to embrace my vulnerability, my value, my worth. Do any of us, you know, hand over a plaque to our doctor after we get a visit and say, "Thank you, doctor, let's call it even"? No. Do we, you know, write a thank you letter to our attorney, our accountant for the service that we got? and call it even? No, we don't do that because we understand their value. We value their time, their skill, and their knowledge. So accolades are nice, but paid contracts, they can elevate the mission. So I am embracing my vulnerability today, and I have no shame in it, right? I'm not embarrassed because I have earned it. So for all of you who raised their hand in the beginning, who's ready to embrace your vulnerability, your worth? Because you are worth it, right? So my name is Alicia Ponce, founder and principal of AP Monarch, and we are open for contracts.